Thank you for joining us this afternoon. This is UBC Lunchtime News with me, Maureen Babidie. It's the 21st of July, 2025. It's a Monday. Fresh new week. We welcome you from the primaries last week. And as always, we're here to update you on what's happening in the country and beyond. Now, in our first report this afternoon, a clause in Uganda's Human Rights Enforcement Act 2019 is under fire as legal experts warn it may be shielding suspects at the expense of justice for victims. Section 11, subsection 2 mandates courts to acquit accused persons if their non-derogable rights are violated, a safeguard for the accused, but one that critics say is now being abused. The lax legal umbrella Network Uganda is pushing for urgent amendments, sparking fresh national debates on the balance between human rights and justice. This call was made during the engagement with Uganda Human Rights Commission in Kampala.
Where the provision designed to safeguard human rights, critics now urge that it is being abused, allowing some suspects to walk free even in serious crime cases. This concern was raised during a consultative engagement between the lax legal umbrella Network Uganda and the Uganda Human Rights Commission in Kampala.
The Human Rights Enforcement Act, section 11, subsection 2 nga lineteeka ligamba nti oyo yena avunaanibwa then natulugunyizibwa nti kooti erina okumutta oba okumwegereza omusango ogwamukwasa mbagirawo. So fenga mukulaba okwaffe tugamba nti nno famire yoyo eyafiirwako omuntu eba tefunye bwenkanya.
In response, Pauline Mutumba Nsamba, Director of Complaints, Investigation and Legal Service at Uganda Human Rights Commission, confirmed that the issue is under legal review and the petitions have already been submitted to the Attorney General.
Court to find out whether this particular section of the Human Rights Enforcement Act is constitutional or not. However, I do agree with you that it does present challenges for the victim of the original victim, what we refer to as the original victim of that crime. I recall I was participating in the annual Prosecutors Symposium in May this year, and this very same concern was raised on several cases. But I believe Attorney General has taken this on, and we await the decision of the Constitutional Court.
The legal experts also urge government to increase funding to Uganda Human Rights Commission to help it expand services to remote areas where human rights violations often go unreported.
I want the government to support to give it more of the funds so that they can bring these organizations in our districts. Like deep in Semba, I've never seen any committee of the Human Rights Commission. Just with the youth, we are coming from those villages to make a cry to the government on behalf of our district.
Lax Legal Network also advocated for stronger collaboration with the Uganda Human Rights Commission to expand its watchdog role to underserved regions.
Thank you so much for that report. Now, the Equal Opportunities Commission has called for a review of various education legal policies, guidelines and regulations concerning pregnant teenage learners to create a system that supports their re-entry into school without discouraging or excluding students who conceive while still in school, especially in health training institutions. The Commission argues that expelling pregnant learners amounts to discrimination and that such actions contribute to stigma, increase in school dropout rates, and ultimately violates the learner's right to education and health. Take a look.
According to the National Strategy to End Child Marriage and Teenage Pregnancy 2022-2027 from UNICEF, in Uganda, approximately 25% of teenage girls aged 15 to 19 have a child or are currently pregnant. This rate has remained stagnant since 2016. Additionally, 34% of Ugandan girls are married before the age of 18. The Equal Opportunities Commission, EOC, has today held an engagement with various stakeholders from the education sector, health training institutions, civil society organizations like FIDA Uganda, Uganda Law Society, Solicitor General, among others, to devise means on how best to review policies that keep pregnant girls in schools.
This meeting today, therefore, is not only timely, but it is long overdue. Are we as a people ensuring that no child is left behind in the pursuit of education? Or are we complicit in the practices that exclude, stigmatize, and punish girls for circumstances that are often well beyond their control?
Speaking to the stakeholders, the Vice Chairperson EOC, Joel Cox-Sojuko, cited that there is need to have inclusive education for all through reviewing the existing policies, since the ones available have affected the future of school-going girls.
These policies, while framed as protective or moralistic, in effect rob girls of their future and contradict the very spirit of human rights. We should also focus on the perpetrators and not only the victims. The criminal justice system must ensure that those who impregnate underage girls are prosecuted, as indeed the law is.
Hajat Safina Musene, the Commissioner of Health Training at the Ministry of Education and Sports, says although there is need to provide inclusive education, the existing rules and regulations for health institutions aim at protecting the learners by providing competent, ethical, and dependable health professionals.
The nature of work that these people do is very complex. It requires overstanding. It requires lifting heavy patients. It requires being in an environment that is infectious, an environment where we have chemicals, radiations that may not be safe for a pregnant woman.
Susan Baruku, the manager of strategic education from FIDA, cites that urgent attention is needed to the overwhelming number of teenage pregnancies since COVID-19 pandemic.
So we believe that the aspects on mandatory leave of absence for teenage mothers that are found to be, or teenagers that are found to be pregnant, is indeed not well situated within aspects relating to inclusion.
Other stakeholders from the Office of the Solicitor General, Health Service Commission, also shared their thoughts on the matter.
So parents and communities should come from that position to change their minds about outlawing these girls, to help them, take them to health facilities, and also help them to be reintegrated into school.
Rebecca Nantongo, Susan Nabugude, UBC News.
Thank you so much, Nantongo and Rebecca. Now, moving on, members of the public have been urged to embrace skills like entrepreneurship, debate and innovation. This was a message by Kamura Siriki, a UPDF officer, during the Uganda National Primary Debate and Speech Championship under the theme Shaping Uganda's Future Through Quality Education, Innovation and Collaboration for Sustainable Development.
Debate Championship has been hosted by the NINET organization, which is, NINET is an organization which mainly empowers the young generation and different skills, entrepreneurship skills, debating skills, we have innovation skills. We are supporting mainly the youth. We advocate for gender equality, and we are partnering with very many stakeholders. So we request other schools to come up and join hands so that we can eradicate poverty, we can eradicate illiteracy, we groom good leaders, we groom good scientists and innovators as our main agenda.
We do a lot of activities, including sports, music, and today has been a day for debate. Every year we are the winners. I'm happy that the government of Uganda is involved to have this in our curriculum so that the young generation can be employed to speak and give big.
The school at large and also my teammates, we have really benefited a lot. We have got to interact with many debaters from different parts of Uganda. Something that we really didn't know we could have been doing, but we did it. We were able to stand here right now, knowing that we have done it. We have debated. We have learned from our fellow debaters, because we know debating, even though you lose, it is not about losing. It is about the education you get.
I have seen that if you are confident, you can be able to talk to a large number of people.
At first, I would not tell anyone what I would feel about anything. But after this, I felt
Thank you so much for those reports. We'll now take a short break and return with more news.
Abeka bana watuzi. Bawarunji. Nafe tujja.
Bami kwanu, anya inakuchenja ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Hey, tuina momo.
Va ku mwana kununya change.
Neyanziza nnyo.
Nange nange bwimbe.
Yes.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire satu kitundu.
Satu kitundu.
Yes.
Eyo. Sente nga zinziguddeko.
But uncle, you can get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What did you mean? Mweba rutegeka nze no bola bankoye kuva ku macha ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno mutikule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. You can put it on your phone and make money.
Bye. No sorry, don't do it. That's all Quagara. Thanks for Barab. This, and Pom was Jarwao, but get them on the home. We're going to know situation here.
Can they take candle?
Hey, wait a Kutambra. When the water ruler. Saying another tomorrow, no communication.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Playing, I am growing. I am healthy.
parents and caregivers, remember to immunize your children 9 times from birth to 18 months to protect them against vaccine-preventable diseases such as measles, rubella, polio, pneumonia, hepatitis B, tuberculosis, tetanus, meningitis, yellow fever, diarrhea, whooping cough, diphtheria, and malaria. All vaccines used for immunization are safe, effective, and free. This message is from the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and partners.
Bobby, again! What's this drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Youth, elderly, and persons with disabilities. It's time to choose our leaders. Let's show up and participate in the special interest group elections. Starting June through August this year. Your vote, your voice. My vote, my voice. This message is brought to you by the Uganda Electoral Commission.
Welcome back from the break. Now, in more news, former Koboko North MP in the 10th Parliament, Eli Asiku, has declared intentions to petition election results of Koboko North County. This followed the declaration of incumbent on independent ticket Dr. Musa Noah as winner in this year's NRM primary elections after joining NRM. Asiku emerged as the first runners-up with 6,124 votes after Dr. Musa carrying the day with 7,147 votes. Asiku complained of election malpractices he says he cannot entertain.
What does this mean?
Former Koboko North MP in the 10th Parliament, Eli Asiku, has declared intentions to petition election results of Koboko North County. This followed the declaration of incumbent who has been on independent ticket, Dr. Musa Noah, as winner in this year's NRM primary elections after joining the party.
And I rose up to say I have rejected those results because I had substantial evidence to show that the elections were not managed according to the guidelines, and therefore there was a lot of rigging, and I immediately stated that I would petition the outcome of that primary elections. I can assure you the evidence is very embarrassing.
Asiku emerged as the first runner-up with 6,124 votes after Dr. Musa carrying the day with 7,147 votes.
I am hoping that the tribunal should be able to, given the evidence we have, either cancel the results where all these incidences have happened and tally the rest. That's one option. The other option is to say we cancel the entire process and we go for fresh elections. I'm acceptable to those. But if none of those happens, we shall take that decision based on the opinion of the public.
Asiku complained of election malpractices, saying he cannot entertain.
These are ordinary wananchi who think, yes, they have a preferred candidate, but at the end of the day, they are cheated just in their broad light. People feel, yes, they have faith in the system, okay? And for me, as a senior NRM, I feel very sorry. We are actually diminishing the value of our party through this kind of actions. And it is up to us as a party to rise and make sure this is stamped out.
Joseph Fodama, UBC News.
abeka bana batuuza awo walungi naffe tujja
Bami kwangu bana inakuchenja ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuina momo.
Mva ku mwana gununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwepera.
Yes, sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Ziri 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu?
Yes, sir.
Eyo. Sente nga zinzugoddeko.
But uncle, you can't get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What did you mean? Mweba rutegeka nze nogola bankoye kuva ku makya ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno mutikula ebintu muli mutya.
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye. No sorry, doctor. What does all Wagara? Thanks for Barab. This and what was Charuao, but Jaja Mongeko. We are going to know more situation here.
Can they take candle?
Hey, wait, I got Kutambra. When I go to that. I say, I don't know, no communication.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels, and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
Kaze, I kept working even after I saw the rush. I was scared to go to the heresy facility. The mpox got worse and I stopped working completely for 2 weeks. Imagine how can a border rider survive if nobody wants to get closer to you. If I had gone earlier, I would have been treated sooner. People, don't wait like I did.
Protect your family and community by seeking treatment immediately you notice any symptoms of Mpox. For more information about Mpox, call the Ministry of Health's toll-free line on 0800 1000 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO and partners.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Welcome back. You're still watching UBC Lunchtime News with me, Maureen Babidi. Now, in more news, an assessment on trafficking in persons in Uganda done by John Paul II Justice and Peace Center in partnership with Julius Nyerere Leadership Center, Makerere University, shows that the challenge is still big. Father James Morrow from the Research Department at John Paul II Justice and Peace Center points out that a significant number of respondents, 80%, identified poverty as a reason to vulnerability to trafficking, followed by unemployment at 75%.
Trafficking in persons is the act of recruiting, harboring, or transporting a person for labor or services through the use of force, coercion for purposes of exploitation. A study conducted by John Paul II Justice and Peace Center in partnership with Julius Nyerere Leadership Center, Makerere University, shows that many individuals, especially young people, have fallen victims of human trafficking due to poverty, hunger, and unemployment.
Our key findings were that in Uganda we have basically two types of trafficking. That's the internal trafficking and the external trafficking. And for our research for internal trafficking, we assessed Karamoja region, that's Napak and Moroto. And then for external trafficking, we looked at the central region and the western region. So the key findings were that actually this vice of trafficking is enormous. And many people are being trafficked, and there are so many different causes to this trafficking. But the underlying issues are poverty, unemployment, hunger, insecurity, and also the issue of the inequalities between the different genders.
If you wanted to kill a tree, you begin from the roots. So what are these push factors that are leading the people to engage, leave their homes in search of somebody, call it whatever, what exists green pastures? So people are talking of things like poverty, things like domestic violence, and so on. So if the government can act on issues like poverty, issues of domestic violence, at least those are the push factors.
There is also need to carry out public awareness about the tricks used by the traffickers, causes, and the dangers involved.
Centers, churches, local councils must be engaged as frontline actors to spread awareness and build resilience at the grassroots level. Prevention also involves addressing the root causes: poverty, inequality, conflict, and weak governance.
How do we manage our society? Right from the level, then we come to the society level, and then to the family level, and the community level.
Different stakeholders need to work together to minimize the cases of human trafficking because it deprives individuals of their human rights.
Yes, we have the issue.
And now in our sports news, the second season of the International Schools Alumni Football League continued this weekend with teams like Vienna, Aga Khan and BSK impressing. Our reporter Miro has the report.
At the International University of East Africa grounds, the second season of the International Schools Alumni Football League is heating up. Over the weekend, teams like Harambee Stars, Aga Khan, and Tank Hill Titans secured victories.
I'm really glad that the team played together and we really worked hard as a unit.
In a thrilling match, Vienna Titans edged out ISU Leopards by 5-3, thanks to a remarkable hat-trick from attacking midfielder Alvin Cash Agaba.
The game started a bit slow. We needed to pick up the tempo. We had a loss in the beginning, so that kind of put us down, but you know, we're together and we decided to get this dub.
Launched in 2024, the league aims to bring former alumni together, rekindling memories of success and camaraderie, while providing a competitive platform for nostalgic matchups. Mashamiro Victor, UBC News.
Thank you, Miro. Now, in more sports news, the Federation of Uganda Football Association's TV Cup has completed 99% of its qualifier round at various venues across the country. This year's championship attracted 54 schools, with the top 10 seeds earning direct entry into the round of 32. Have a look.
Kibuli Senior Secondary School has beaten Old Kampala 3-0 to complete a 5-0 rout that earned it a place in the FUFA TV Cup round of 32.
We are very aware that every time we leave a step to another step, things change, because all teams now come when they are fully prepared. And we are also going to sit down with our boys and we look at those small mistakes we've made today, and we make sure now we capitalize on the strength in this game.
Goals by Mohamed Insereko and Ramadan Matovu's brace were the difference on the day that Kibuli displayed splendid football.
I feel better for having made it to the next round, because as you remember, in the last tournament, we never won any game. We just made draws at the home grounds. But I thank Allah for enabling us to do the best, and I thank my coaches as well who are putting the energy.
For Old Kampala, it's a return to the drawing board as it intensifies efforts to return to the helm of schools football.
The game has been good. It has been good. They played their best, I'm telling you. They played their best, but I know we are going to improve here and there so that the next edition we emerge the best.
Others through to the round of 32 are Bukoyo SS, St. Mary's College Kisubi, Meta SS, St. Leo's College Chegobe, Duhaga SS, and Iganga High School.
It was an advantage to our side because in total it's 2-1, which means that we have qualified for another level. So I'm sure we are going to do better next Saturday. This time around, we are well organized, I'm sure.
Namilyango College School, Kira College Butiki, Gulu High School, Sachito Winyi SS, St. Baleko de Mitara Maria, Ngora High School and St. Joseph College Laibi also entered the round of 32. The winner between Manjansi High School and St. Peter's College Tororo, whose delayed first leg was 1-1-0 by Manjansi, will also enter the next round.
I've seen that really talent has developed, and it really brings out the picture of Honorable Moses Magogo, excellence in academics with sports. We've seen that football from class to the pitch is really interesting, and these are really talents that needed to be tapped, and it was long overdue.
Aduku SS, Dr. Bote College Boroboro, Kolo SS, Mutuyera High School, St. Kagobo Shenye High School, St. Charles Luangaka Sasa, and St. Joseph's College Ombachi broke no sweat into the next round. St. Mary's College Kisubi won the first edition of this cup, while Ndabomali High School is the reigning champion.
And that, my friends, brings us to the end of our bulletin this afternoon. Do not forget to watch our subsequents at 7 p.m. UBC Lero, at 8 and 10 p.m. on UBC News Tonight. My name is Maureen Babidie. Enjoy the score coming up next.